Best and fairest winner, All-Australian,
Yep.
legend of the
Captain.
Essendon Footy Club, of course, captain for years. And it's time for you to publicly apologise to the great man because you basically shipped him off.
You shipped me off more than once, JB.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Let's go, Bill. You owe me an apology, mate.
I just said it.
No, you didn't.
No.
We'll take it. Thanks, mate. That's awesome.
Hey, congratulations. 250th game. The boy, when he was drafted a pick 8, way back then with the dreadlocks. Who would have thought, Dice?
How about it? I know, 250 later. Yeah, pretty nice. It's sort of, someone brought up the stat of only the 15th player in the club's history to do it. And, you know, you sort of reflect on that and go, some of the calibre and names that have come through the Essendon Footy Club. It's pretty special to look back on, yeah.
Plus, your last 30 games, mate, have been really bloody good. What do you put it down to? The body? You've got that ticking along?
Yeah, look, it certainly helps. Healthy body, put in a couple of solid pre-seasons and a bit of consistency of backing games up week in, week out and, just, I guess, helps harden the body for a couple of years. And I've just really enjoyed my footy, played with a bit of freedom, coincided with, I guess, handing over the captaincy to Junior Merritt, who's just taken an enormous load off me, and he's been tremendous in that role. And, I've really just enjoyed my footy, and it's.
And the coach coming along, because it sort of coincides a bit with him lobbing?
No doubt, yeah. Look, I think the backing that I had from Brad when he came to the club and just really supported me in terms of, he didn't see why I couldn't play my best footy for the remainder of my career. And I just gave me a bit of freedom to have a good nudge at it, and whatever's left, just give it a good shake, and it's panned out all right.
Oh, it's going
Debuted
beautifully.
in 2011. Hasn't been all smooth sailing, by the way, for your good self, has it, Dice?
No, true. She's been a ride.
You had a year off there for a while. You've had, I think, 7 coaches.
6, yeah, this would be 6.
6. And then, of course, you were picked up by Hurdy, who you idolised. That would have been great.
Yeah, no doubt. Look, growing up as a Bombers fan, and obviously Hurdy was a superstar, and being my first coach and his first year, at the helm, I had amazing experiences of my first year there, and Hurdy gave me my first opportunity, encouraged me to, I guess, lead from the front from a young age, and very grateful for my time with Hurdy.
You still talk to him?
Yeah, still talk to him every now and then. He's he's always been a close friend from the early days, and still in contact.
Saw him at Port Melbourne. His boy plays there on Barrack.
The Borough?
Yeah, down at the Borough on Saturday or Sunday.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, the club going nicely. So that's what we like to see. Everyone focuses on how bloody long it's been with the final and all that sort of thing. But in-house, in tight, it looks like everyone's singing from the same sheet.
Yeah, for sure. I think you get a bit of a read on it from the outside, but there is a great bit of alignment from the top down at the club, and it also helps with a really healthy list. We've got selection, guys pushing for selection, good players playing VFL footy, and it makes for a really healthy environment, a competitive environment, but guys are thriving in it.
Got a question from my young bloke, George. He's a 18-year-old who just finished at Haileybury last year. His best mate is Archie Roberts.
Yeah,
and he said, when Heps come in, ask him when Archer's going to debut.
Yeah, very good. Archer's a ripper. He's having a good crack and having a really strong season in the VFL. So he's certainly one of those guys knocking at the door, and just a great character to have around the place too.
Do you take them under your wing, some of those young ones?
Mate, I think a lot of them have, pretty mature heads on them these days. Yeah. But, impart my wisdom where need be, mate.
Good. Fair enough too.
And another one who's playing very nice football is Jake Kelly, our man.
Yes. Well, he's reinvented himself a bit, hasn't he?
Yeah, no doubt. Now, Bull's been, he probably doesn't get the external accolades like others do, but internally he's valued enormously, and can play various roles, but often on the most dangerous small forward each week, and does a super job.
And getting the tough pills on too a bit. I've noticed a bit of anger, a bit of grabbing jumpers,
bit like
and
his
slinging
mother.
blokes. He's trying to be like his stupid dad, which he should not do.
No, that's right.
I mean, he's much smarter than that.
Well, yes, he is. I think he is. You're right.
He has to be.
Oh, the dreadlocks. We love them. Why did you cut
Kate
them off?
Turner. He used to come into the footy show with Kate, beautiful Kate Turner.
When you think of Dice, you think of Kate. That's all I do every time.
Very good, Bill.
But the dreadies, why did you cut them off?
Yeah, well, the Dreads, they were well and truly due to go. But in 2020, the start of 2020 was when the bushfires ripped through through South Gippsland and East Gippsland. And it was for a big fundraiser there. And knocked the locks off. So
He's a good boy.
There you go.
A bit of red in that beard.
There's plenty of red in the beard, mate. Yeah, Dad's
Why
a
do you think
full-blown
that's
ranger,
funny?
so I've copped the
He's a
ginger
ringer.
beard.
I didn't know you were a ringer.
No, it's flaming. When it grows out, she does plenty. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. All right, stick around, Dyson Heppell. Some young stars I want to ask you about next.
Well said.
Sam Durham, talk to us about him, please, Dice, because watching from the commentary box, this man is a unit.
Yeah. No, it does. He's just gone from strength to strength since he's come to the club. He's hardly missed since he got picked up in the mid-season draft. Yeah, look, he's just added a real different dynamic to that midfield. Just body lines the ball, tough as nails.
Yeah.
He's got a good leap on him, good overhead.
Is he a wrecking ball in match sim, or does he understand that you can't actually smash into your own
No,
blokes?
you try and steer clear from him a bit. He's a bit of a wrecking ball, does he? Just, see ball, get ball, he's going for it.
Built like a wombat.
Yeah.
Like just everything's hard and sort of tough. And bloody
Hardly missed a game since he's
going really well.
I'll
the
tell you
boy.
another one. Maybe the lift doesn't go all the way to the top. Drapes.
Big drapes.
He's a good man,
He's
and he
a crack.
means a lot to your team.
Yeah, absolutely. Provides just, not only his on-field, exuberance, but around the footy club, just such a good person to have around.
He's a good
And
boy.
tell me about Benny Mackay and Goldie.
Yeah, the boys. No, they've actually been enormous for us since coming over, and Benny's been pivotal in that big lockdown role as a key pillar down back, and playing some really strong footy. And Goldie's been phenomenal, playing some of the some of the best footy of his career. Really, he's been awesome.
Does Gold wander into the club with his 17 kids and just drop them off in the canteen?
Yeah, they've been floating around the crew. It's great to see the family every now and then, but not too many fathers at the club, but a few popping up now, so he's got plenty of experience.
Yeah, he has. You're open to playing on next year, 250th game, out of contract, Dice.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
What are you thinking, Bill?
Well,
you have
I've
tried to
changed.
retire.
I've changed, I must admit.
Good.
Yeah. I think you can go on another. Well, you've had another good, consistent year, which is very important. How's the body?
Thanks, mate. No, your body's going really well. Your body's probably in the best nick it's been for a long time, which is very handy. So
Yes.
we'll see how things
Well,
pan out.
money's good, so I'd go for another year, Dice.
Mate, the cheddar's going to everyone else these days.
Oh, there'll be something there for the old ex-captain,
dear.
surely.
There we go.
Righto.
Now, Byron Bay during the break, how was that?
Byron, very nice. Yeah, we hadn't been for a while, so it was nice to get back up there. We had some really nice weather while that cold snap ripped through Melbourne, so always good to get a bit of sun while she's a bit nasty back here.
Meditation.
But, a couple of little walks on the beach.
Crystals. Do you bring back some
I'm
crystals?
not, mate, I'm
He's from
into it.
Gather. He's not
Don't
bringing
worry,
back
I'm into it, but not that far.
No.
Mate, we're all right.
Well, at home he would be. Kate would have the crystals out. Yes, darling, I'm coming in now. And
You're carrying on here, but anyway.
Do you still love the game? Still love footy?
I
Dice?
do. No,
Yeah.
I do. I've in terms of the season this year, I've had a lot of fun with my footy. Really enjoying it.
How many umpires should there be? Dice?
Let's not get into this.
There's 4 too many.
4 is plenty.
Yes.
Probably a bit of carry on, but that's all right.
All right then. You know the holding the ball rule?
It's a bloody tough gig.
I know,
mate.
it
Being an umpire, very
Yes.
tough gig. Don't worry about that. And they do a bloody good job. So
You know, the one that interests me mainly with the players is the crossing the goal line rule. How often players get that wrong?
Oh,
And keep the ball
They
in when
keep
they
it
don't
alive.
have to. And then, like how you've played 249 of the best. How do modern AFL players not understand that as long as there's a player within a couple of metres of you,
I can walk.
you can walk over the
I
line?
know, I do get that, but I think as a player, you just don't want to concede any points, really.
Right.
Like in your head, you're just like, nah, do everything you can to get clear it from D50 without conceding. But yeah, you're right. Sometimes it's far better off just stepping over.
It's
the line.
unbelievable.
And then you
they
retain
think,
possession.
oh, we're
Yeah.
going to give up an easy goal if I do it. They're going to have a,
True.
there's a goal.
Which is
So-
never. Now, tell us about the other mobs around. Are the Swans that good?
I think that, absolutely. Their list runs really deep and they're in red hot form. So, they're definitely the team to beat at the moment.
They are. Carlton.
The Blues.
The Baggers, yep. No, they were fantastic against us. We played some solid footy and they had our measure. So, very strong team, no doubt.
And who in that next group? Collingwood when they get their cattle
Yeah.
back?
Yeah, always going to be strong. We know the Pies are, they're always going to be thereabouts. So, it's just the season's so open, though. We're talking about it before. You've got to show up each and every week. And this next sort of 4 or 5 weeks will sort out a lot of teams. I reckon really important month of footy.
The country match, of course, country game. You highlight all the good work that a lot of people do out in the country and the farmers and things like that. Have you had any photos with chooks or sheep?
No, not
normally
of
one.
late. Not of late. There certainly are some floating around though, but we love that.
Yes.
Country round, fantastic.
Exactly.
So what else in life for you, Dice? Now that you're in the second half of your career,
Yes.
what else is coming up for you? What are you eyeballing as a future beyond footy?
True. What's happening? Look, a number of different passions, I guess, but I think there'll always be a bit of a project in the property space on the go at some point.
Gaffer back there?
I'll get back to
No,
Mum and Dad.
would
Mum
you-
and Dad are in Inverloch at the moment.
Oh, that's
nice.
Nice little perch down there. The main one that actually is about to fire up, little Harrison Pennicott, little H-man that I do some stuff with. He's really good at his little drawings and artwork. So we're creating a bit of a clothing label called Haych.
Right.
He's made all the designs and all of his drawings will be part of the graphics on the garment.
well
So
done.
we'll kick that off in about a month. He's written a big bucket list of stuff he wants to do in his life.
Good on
Proceeds
you.
will go towards
Awesome.
sticking that off. So that'll be a fun one.
So where will people be able to find that?
Yeah, we'll be able to find that at hthelabel.com or just at hthelabel on Instagram. It'll be a big e-commerce platform and we'll get that fired up. So, looking forward
Well
to that.
done. How many tickets for this week's game?
Yeah, geez, we're a tick over 50.
50?
We got a bit of a crew
That's an
coming
away
down from
game
Lincoln.
too.
Yeah, no, it'd be great, mate. There'll be a couple of GA tickets up the top, but they'll
Not-
get amongst
not-
them.
Down in the rooms?
They're pretty tight on room passes
Yeah.
these days. So it'll be a nice occasion, getting the crew down and plenty of love and support.
Well, mate, you've
Ferals from the Linggatha footy
Yeah,
club.
it's a pretty vicious list. There might be a bit of carry on up there.
Oh,
It'll be
good.
fun.
We like that.
You have earned that love
Yes.
and support,
Well
mate.
done.
You've been a bloody star. Congratulations. Enjoy the night.
Boys, good on you. Thanks
Well
so
done,
much.
Dice.